Greetings from Exam Heist. We have identified important exam questions. Practice these important questions 2-3 times to get 100% success in exam. Subscribe and comment, share PDF in the below comment section to get PDF of these 40 important questions. If you want to access full dump, please visit www.examheist.com. We have 24/7 support available for your doubts and exam queries.
Question 1. Which two concepts describe test-driven development? Choose 2. Option A. User acceptance testers develop the test requirements. Option B. It enables code refactoring. Option C. Tests are created when code is ready for release. Option D. Implementation is driven by incremental testing of release candidates. Option A. Write a test before writing code. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. It enables code refactoring. Option A. Write a test before writing code. Question 2. Which task is performed because the test-driven development approach is being used? Option A. Creating test scenarios based on continuous development. Option B. Writing code without committing any coding violations. Option C. Refactoring code that is covered by existing tests. Option D. Testing existing software before developing new code. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Refactoring code that is covered by existing tests. Question 3. What is the first development task in test-driven development? Option A. Write code that implements a desired function. Option B. Write a failing test case for a desired function. Option C. Reverse engineer the code for a desired function. Option D. Write a passing test case for existing code. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Write a failing test case for a desired function. Question 4. In test-driven development, what are two of the green bar patterns? Choose 2. Option A. Another test. Option B. Break. Option C. Triangulate. Option D. Start a test. Option A. Fake it. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Triangulate. Option E. Fake it. Question 5. In the test-driven development model, what is changed after a test fails? Option A. Schedule. Option B. Project requirements. Option C. Code. Option D. Test. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Code. Question 6. What is a benefit of test-driven development? Option A. Strict adherence to product requirements. Option B. Faster releases that have minimal features. Option C. Early customer involvement. Option D. Increased code quality. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Increased code quality. Question 7. Which two statements describe the advantages of using a version control system? Choose 2. Option A. It allows for branching and merging so that different tasks are worked on in isolation before they are merged into a feature or master. Branch. Option B. It provides tooling to automate application builds and infrastructure provisioning. Option C. It allows multiple engineers to work against the same code and configuration files and manage differences in conflicts. Option D. It provides a system to track user stories and allocate to backlogs. Option A. It allows developers to write effective unit tests. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. It allows for branching and merging so that different tasks are worked on in isolation before they are merged into a feature or master. Branch. Option C. It allows multiple engineers to work against the same code and configuration files and manage differences in conflicts. Question 8. What are two advantages of version control software? Choose 2. Option A. It supports tracking and comparison of changes in binary format files. Option B. It allows new team members to access the current code and history. Option C. It supports comparisons between revisions of source code files. Option D. It provides wiki collaboration software for documentation. Option A. It allows old versions of packaged applications to be hosted on the internet. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. It allows new team members to access the current code and history. Option C. It supports comparisons between revisions of source code files. Question 9. Before which process is code review performed when version control is used? Option A. Checkout of code. Option B. Merge of code. Option C. Committing code. Option D. Branching code. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Merge of code. Question 10. What is an advantage of a version control system? Option A. Facilitates resolving conflicts when merging code. Option B. Ensures that unit tests are written. Option C. Prevents overwriting code or configuration files. Option D. Forces the practice of trunk-based development. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Facilitates resolving conflicts when merging code. Question 11. Refer to the exhibit. Which Python data structure does my_JSON contain? Option A. Map. Option B. List. Option C. JSON. Option D. Dict. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Dict. Question 12. When a Cisco IOS XE networking device is configured using RESTCONF, what is the default data encoding method? Option A. JSON. Option B. YAML. Option C. XML. Option D. XFORM encoding. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. XML. Question 13. Which two statements about JSON and XML are true? Choose two. Option A. The syntax of JSON contains tags, elements, and attributes. Option B. XML objects are collections of key-value pairs. Option C. JSON objects are collections of key-value pairs. Option D. JSON arrays are an unordered set of key-value pairs. Option A. The syntax of XML contains tags, elements, and attributes. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. JSON objects are collections of key-value pairs. Option A. The syntax of XML contains tags, elements, and attributes. Question 14. Which platform is run directly using a hypervisor? Option A. Bare metal systems. Option B. Virtual machines. Option C. Containers. Option D. Applications. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Virtual machines. Question 15. What is a benefit of organizing code into modules? Option A. Reduces the length of code. Option B. Enables code to be multifunctional. Option C. Enables the reuse of code. Option D. Improves overall performance. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Enables the reuse of code. Question 16. What is a benefit of organizing code into modules? Option A. Enables the code to be broken down into layers. Option B. Improves collaboration of the development team. Option C. Makes it easier to deal with large and complex systems. Option D. Enables the inclusion of more programming languages in the code. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Improves collaboration of the development team. Question 17. What is the git command to delete a local branch named !experiment without a warning? Option A. Git branch, room experiment. Option B, GIT branch, N experiment. Option C, GIT branch, F experiment. Option D, GIT branch, D experiment. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, GIT branch, D experiment. Question 18. What is the outcome of executing this command? Git clone SSH / email protected path to my project. Git. Option A, creates a local copy of a repository called my project. Option B, initiates a new Git repository called my project. Option C, creates a copy of a branch called my project. Option D, creates a new branch called my project. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, creates a local copy of a repository called my project. Question 19. Which action does the git command git merge allow the developer to perform? Option A, combine multiple sequences of commits into one unified history. Option B, push changes to the remote repository. Option C, create, list, rename, and delete branches. Option D, switch between branches. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, combine multiple sequences of commits into one unified history. Question 20. How does a developer create and switch to a new branch called my bug fix to develop a product fix? Option A, git checkout be my bug fix. Option B, git branch be my bug fix. Option C, git branch my bug fix. Option D, git checkout my bug fix. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, git checkout be my bug fix. Question 21. A developer needs to prepare the file readme MD in the working tree for the next commit operation using git. Which command needs to be used to accomplish this? Option A, git a readme MD. Option B, git add readme MD. Option C, git add readme MD staging. Option D, git commit readme MD. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, git add readme.md. Question 22. A developer is reviewing a code that was written by a colleague. It runs fine, but there are many lines of code to do a seemingly simple task repeatedly. Which action organizes the code? Option A, refactor the code by removing any unnecessary tests. Option B, reverse engineer and rewrite the code logic. Option C, using functions, rewrite any pieces of code that are repeated. Option D, modify the code to use loops. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, using functions, rewrite any pieces of code that are repeated. Question 23. Which principle is a value from the Manifesto for Agile Software Development? Option A, processes and tools over teams and interactions. Option B, detailed documentation over working software. Option C, adhering to a plan over responding to requirements. Option D, customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Question 24. Which advantage does the agile process offer compared to waterfall software development? Option A, to add or update features with incremental delivery. Option B, to view the full scope of end-to-end work. Option C, to have each phase end before the next begins. Option D, to fix any issues at the end of the development cycle. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, to add or update features with incremental delivery. Question 25. How do XML and JSON compare regarding functionality? Option A, XML provides more support for mapping data structures into host languages than JSON. Option B. XML provides more human readability than JSON. Option C. JSON provides less support for data types than XML. Option D. JSON natively supports arrays and XML does not natively support arrays. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. XML provides more human readability than JSON. Question 26. What are two principles of an infrastructure as code environment? Choose 2. Option A. Components are coupled, and definitions must be deployed for the environment to function. Option B. Redeployments cause varying environment definitions. Option C. Environments must be provisioned consistently using the same inputs. Option D. Service overlap is encouraged to cater for unique environment needs. Option A. Complete complex systems must be able to be built from reusable infrastructure definitions. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Environments must be provisioned consistently using the same inputs. Option A. Complete complex systems must be able to be built from reusable infrastructure definitions. Question 27. Which two encoding formats do Yang interfaces support? Choose 2. Option A. XML. Option B. JSON. Option C. XHTML. Option D. BARE. Option A. Plain text. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. XML. Option B. JSON. Question 28. Refer to the exhibit. The JSON data in the exhibit has been passed and stored into a variable data. What returns the value 172, 16, 0, 11 Option A. Data, items, host, value. Option B. Data, items, 1, host, value. Option C. Data, items, 0, host, value. Option D. Data, items, host, 1. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Data, items, 0, host, value. Question 29. Refer to the exhibit. What does the Python function do? Option A. It returns HTTP basic authentication. Option B. It returns DNAC user and password. Option C. It reads a token from a local JSON file and posts the token to the DNAC URL. Option D. It returns an authorization token. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. It returns an authorization token. Question 30. Package updates from a local server fail to download. However, the same updates work when a much slower external repository is used. Why are local updates failing? Option A. The server is running out of disk space. Option B. The internet connection is too slow. Option C. The internet is down at the moment, which causes the local server to not be able to respond. Option D. The update utility is trying to use a proxy to access the internal resource. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. The update utility is trying to use a proxy to access the internal resource. Question 31. What is a functionality of the waterfall method as compared to the agile method for software development? Option A. Waterfall increases agility to implement faster while agile promotes reliability. Option B. A phase begins after the previous phase has ended in waterfall while agile phases run in parallel. Option C. Customers get feedback during the process in waterfall while they can see the result at the end in agile. Option D. Requirements can be updated in waterfall while in agile it should be gathered in the beginning. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. A phase begins after the previous phase has ended in waterfall while agile phases run in parallel. Question 32. What is a benefit of using functions in the code for the development process? Option A. Better user experience in the end product. Option B. Improves code performance. Option C. Easier to compile the code. Option D. Faster code development. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, faster code development. Question 33. What is the difference between YAML and JSON data structure? Option A. YAML uses spaces. JSON uses parentheses. Option B. YAML uses indentation. JSON uses brackets and braces. Option C. YAML uses brackets and braces. JSON uses indentation. Option D. YAML uses parentheses. JSON uses spaces. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, YAML uses indentation. JSON uses brackets and braces. Question 34. A developer is working on a feature for a new application. The changes in the existing branch named Feat 00304 must be integrated into a single commit with the current working primary branch named Prodap 411,926,287 feet. Which GIT command must be used? Option A. Git rebase, merge Feat 00304. Option B. Git merge, squash Feat 00304. Option C. Git pushed, rebase Feat 00304. Option D. Git checkout, squash Feat 00304. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, Git merge, squash Feat 00304. Question 35. A file that already exists in a local repository is updated. Which command must be executed to ensure that the changes in the file are included in the next GIT commit? Option A. Git update. Option B. Git merge. Option C. Git add. Option D. Git rebase. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, Git add. Question 36. Into which type of Python data structure should common data formats be passed? Option A. Sequence. Option B. Set. Option C. Dictionary. Option D. List. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, dictionary. Question 37. Several teams at a company are developing a new CRM solution to track customer interactions with the goal of improving customer satisfaction and driving higher revenue. The proposed solution contains these components. Solution. Choose 2. Option A. To enable multiple views of the same data to be presented to different groups of users. Option B. To provide separation between the view and the model by ensuring that all logic is separated out into the controller. Option C. To ensure data consistency, which requires that changes to the view are also made to the model. Option D. To ensure that only one instance of the data model can be created. Option A. To provide only a single view of the data to ensure consistency. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. To enable multiple views of the same data to be presented to different groups of users. Option B. To provide separation between the view and the model by ensuring that all logic is separated out into the controller. Question 38. What is a benefit of version control? Option A. Prevents two users from working on the same file. Option B. Keeps track of all changes to the files. Option C. Prevents the sharing of files. Option D. Keeps the list of data types used in the files. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, keeps track of all changes to the files. Question 39. Refer to the exhibit. What does the command marked 2 do when it is run? Option A. It duplicates the test branch. Option B. It deletes the test branch only if a new branch is created. Option C. It deletes the test branch. Option D. It does not delete the branch until it is merged. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. It deletes the test branch. Question 40. What is a comparison of YAML and JSON? Option A. YAML has a more consistent approach to representing data compared to JSON. Option B. JSON does not support comments and YAML does. Option C. YAML is a more verbose data structure compared to JSON. Option D. JSON has more common usage in configuration management tools compared to YAML. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. JSON does not support comments and YAML does.